I am about to make a seafood boil, but before I get started, look at my Dwight t-shirt. False! Look at that. The Office people, the Office fans will know. If you get it, you get it. Let's get started. Sausage, smoked sausage, and andouille sausage, sorry if I'm saying it wrong, are a part of a seafood boil. So I am really weird about textures of food. So I want to fry these up a little bit and get them a little crispy so that I can add them to the boil, and when I'm eating them, they're not all weird tasting. I added some olive oil to this large skillet, and while that's warming up, I'm gonna cut up my sausage and then add them to the skillet to cook. Cook these for a few minutes because I want to get them just a little bit crispy and burnt. While those are finishing up, I'm going to fill a large pot with a couple cartons of this here seafood broth. You can also use chicken broth. All right, I cut up about 4 lemons and I'm gonna add that to our pot. I'm also gonna add both bags of this shrimp and crab boil bag pack. There's 2 bags in here. I'm gonna add that to our pot, and then we're gonna bring everything to a boil. Okay, this is the texture that I'm looking for, so I'm going to remove these off of the heat and continue making the rest of our sauce. I'm also gonna add a couple tablespoons of this Zatarain's concentrated shrimp and crab boil to the pot as well. To the same pan that we cooked our sausage in with all the oil and everything, we're gonna add 8 sticks of unsalted butter, and we're gonna melt this down. I also added 3 bay leaves to my pot of boiling water. Once that butter is melted down in your skillet, we're gonna add 1 diced onion and 1 diced bell pepper. I added 3 spoonfuls of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of lemon pepper, 2 tablespoons of garlic salt, 3 tablespoons of this bold Creole seasoning, 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley flakes, and 2 tablespoons of masala. Bring this to a boil, cook it for about 5 minutes, and then turn off the heat until we're ready to add something else to it. Once our water comes to a boil, we're gonna add some red potatoes to the water. My daughter wants some hard-boiled eggs in the seafood boil, so we're gonna add a couple of these. Then we're gonna let those boil for about 25 minutes. And once those are done, remove them from the pot. Add some corn to the pot and cook that for about 5 to 7 minutes. All right, go ahead and remove the corn. Real quick, preheat your oven to 350. After you rinse off your crab legs, you're gonna add them to the pot. Cook them for maybe 5 minutes. Mine are still a little bit chilled in some places, so we're gonna do about 10 minutes. Remove the crab legs. Add the shrimp. We're only gonna cook this for 3 minutes. Remove your shrimp. Add 2 cups of the water from the pan to the mixture in the skillet. Stir it up, let it boil for a few minutes. Take the eggs out of their shells. Pour the mixture over the seafood, but save a little bit so you can dip it, and then you're going to cover the crab boil and put it in the oven on 350 for 10 minutes. And there's our seafood boil. Let's go ahead and give it a taste.